let's decorate a very, very large ornament. So for this, I chose this XL plastic medallion, and I painted it with white paint. Let it dry between each layer, of course. And before you start to paint it, make sure there is no greasy part on your ornaments. So now it is all dry, and I chose this image of two peacocks, which kind of remind me of Christmas, but it doesn't have to be Christmas. But since I'm making this for a friend and she loves peacocks, and I gave her many other peacocks ornaments, so I chose this one as well for this large medallion. Now I am tearing it up in few places. Firstly, I applied some decoupage glue onto the ornament itself, which you usually are doing when you are gluing rice paper on. If you are gluing napkin, you don't have to do it onto the ornament itself, because napkin is more delicate. If I see a wrinkle is forming, I cut more deeper into the rice paper itself, and then I am gluing it with good amount of decoupage glue, and this way I go all the way around until my image is glued. As you can see, even here there is a wrinkle forming. I'm cutting more deeper, and then I am gluing it with good amount of decoupage glue, but still making sure after gluing it there is no excess of the glue, because, and I'm saying this all the time, it will dry out white, not clear, if there is an excess of the glue on your ornament. I didn't even speed up this process so you guys can see how it goes in classic motion. So this is the way I am gluing on large things like this large ornament. After it is glued, I let it dry, and now it is time to glue the other side of my ornament. And for this I chose this image, and firstly, as you can see, I'm cutting it out with some water pen, because for me it's quicker. I'm just tracing the ornament, and then I am just taking the excess of the rice paper off. Of course, this image is not complete, so I will have to paint a little bit more, and again tearing it up in few places so it will fit on my ornament and for better placement on my ornament. As you can see, then I am applying decoupage glue onto the ornament itself, and I am not worrying about ruining my rice paper, because rice paper is not as delicate as a napkin. Then I am putting it on my ornaments, making sure it fit, and now I'm going to glue it all the way around, again with good amount of decoupage glue, and I am going all the way around. If I see a wrinkle is forming, again I am cutting more deeper into the rice paper itself, as you can see here. And if you are asking where did she get this rice paper, I got it, technically the clip art I got on Etsy, and I had it custom printed. So now everything is dry again, and it's time to blend and paint more. So Yeah, I painted a little bit on the peacock side as well, but it was just a little of blending because the image is technically whole. But here I had to paint some more, which again, I'm no painter. I am not, but I'm trying my best. So of course I had to paint around the sizes, and of course I had to paint the poinsettia. I had to finish her because like this it looked like it was cut off. So I had to make sure it is painted more. The leaves of the poinsettia I had to paint again. So as here you can see, I'm trying somehow finish the image I am thinking is on the rice paper itself, and I'm not even worrying, and I go inside the rice paper if I think it will be better for my blending of the whole image. And here you can see I'm trying to paint my poinsettia, so finishing it so it will look like the poinsettia is whole, like finish. And I am going even inside the leaves of the poinsettia inside, which I am trying like so it will fit. And yeah, it will not look like I painted it, even if it does, but I was trying my best so it does not look like I painted it all the way. So yeah, here we go. I am trying my best to do it. And now it is time for my glitter decoupage glue from Pentart, and I applied it on both sides of my ornament. Then I let it dry, and then it was time to seal my ornament. And for this I am using pouring glaze, and I applied 4 or 5 layers of the glaze, let it dry between each layer, and it will give my ornaments a nice shine. And then I was thinking it needs a little bit more, so firstly I used this wire and I glued it all the way of my ornament. And again, all material I use will be listed in description box below, and if I of course cannot find the same exact thing I use, I will be putting something similar to it there. And now I am just adding a little bit of air drying clay, and for this I am using a mold from Stamperia, a Christmas mold from Stamperia. And I was thinking, since there is a poinsettia on my ornament, then I will be applying a poinsettia on top of my ornament as well. And I'm gluing it all with express glue, again from Pentart. I wanted to ask you if you want me to do these videos like I'm doing them now, like showing you really some of the details I am making, or do I have to do it like a shorter version of my videos? Just let me know, because I'm always wondering if my videos are not too long or maybe too short, or maybe you guys want to see something more. Okay, now my air drying clay is dry, so it is time to painting it. And for this I'm using acrylic paints, and mostly my paints are from Pentart. Yes, I am using a lot of Pentart stuff in my craft. So here I am painting it all green, and I am taking off any excess of the green with wet towel. And then I will be, of course, painting the poinsettia flower as well. And there is a cute little bow on my ornament, so I will be painting that one as well, and then I let it dry. For a nice snowy look, I use white paint and a dabber, and I applied it on the poinsettia and all the way of the clay part of my ornament. Then I let it dry, and I'm sorry guys, I completely forgot to take a video of the sealing, but yes, I sealed it with matte varnish, and then I applied a little bit of snow paste on my ornament, and then as the snow paste was still wet, I applied some glitter for like a nice glittery look on my ornament. And then for more 3D look, I use 3D red pen and some snow paste inside a little, like they call it also pen, so I applied it here and there to make some accent on my ornament. And now, yeah, my ornament is almost finished. I let it all dry, and here it is, almost done and finished. And I am hoping my friend will like this one as well. And here it is, my finished peacock inspired ornament. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do give me a nice comment or a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.